What's the deal, my people? You know it is Don Tony Teflon, and I'm back at you with another one. And oh my god, Game of Thrones prequel House of the Dragon has just released its official teaser trailer. In this video, I will break down every scene shot by shot. I will explain to you everything going on. I will give you some backstory on all these characters, and I will do that by not spoiling anything. Let's get right into it. What up to all my thugs, nerd freaks, and geeks? You're now rocking with the best of Don Tony Teflon. If you can, please subscribe, click that bell so you can be notified every time I drop a new video. Also, every Wednesday I do a live stream with Phil the Issues Guy. It's usually Game of Thrones What If, and we go over things that could have happened in Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon, A Song of Ice and Fire. But tomorrow, we will be live 6 p.m. Eastern Time talking about this trailer. Probably a 2-hour breakdown. Hope you can join us. First, let me say that this trailer is amazing. I had high expectations for this show, and so far, so good from this trailer. We get a lot, but not too much, and that's what I like a trailer to do, to tease me. Don't give me the whole show in the trailer. Don't show me all the biggest points in the trailer. Just show me enough so that I can get into it and let you know what's going on. Alright, my people, we know the deal. I have it all out here. Let's jump right into this shot by shot. If you're not aware what this prequel show is about, it is about 200 years before the events of Game of Thrones. That's when it's set, and it's about the Targaryen Civil War, also known as the Dance of Dragons, where there were so many dragons, so many people riding dragons, that a lot of the Targaryens almost ruined their whole dynasty by fighting this civil war over the Iron Throne. And this is also known as the Death of Dragons, because so many dragons died from this whole civil war. We're gonna go into it all. I'm going to break it down for you, and I'll have videos on that topic very soon. So the narration we hear from this trailer is from Daemon Targaryen, being played by Matt Smith. He is the brother to the King Viserys Targaryen. Obviously that name is familiar to Game of Thrones fans because Daenerys' brother was named after this king. We also get a good shot of this king holding the sword Blackfire. Blackfire is the sword of Aegon the Conqueror. It is a Valyrian steel sword. And whoever holds this sword is supposed to be the king of Westeros. Now, controversy does come from another rebellion called the Blackfire Rebellion, who these are Targaryen bastards who named themselves after this sword because one of these bastards was given this sword as he was supposed to be king. That's a different video. I will break that down for you. So the trailer starts off with Daemon Targaryen holding a flame, walking down some steps. People may say it's Dragonstone. People may say it's the Red Cape. People may say that it's the dungeons. We don't know for sure. If I had to pick one, I would say that I believe that this is definitely Dragonstone. I think a lot of this trailer does happen on Dragonstone, so I believe he's holding this flame, walking on Dragonstone. We then see him on the beach with Rhaenyra Targaryen, who will be his wife. Now, I think we've seen a lot of this from the leaked photos, and I think that this is the of his wife, and this is just showing them how they're going to get together. In fact, I think that this is what this series is going to show for the first season, exactly why they came together. So Daemon Targaryen, who is the brother of the king, was supposed to be the heir of this king, because at this particular time the king's first wife died and he did not have an heir other than Rhaenyra. Now, but the king does remarry, and then he does have sons, young sons, and that is where the controversy joins in. So these are two people who both were spurned over the Iron Throne, thought that they would get it, and both do not get it, and that is what starts this civil war. We then get a picture of F-Boy Otto Hightower, who is the current hand of the king and also the father-in-law of the woman who does marry the king and produces heirs. Now listen, I am not down with the Greens at all. The Don is black. The Don's blood is black. The Don rolls with the black. So I ain't got no love for the Greens, but we'll get into all that in another video. We see a young picture of Rhaenyra Targaryen looking at what is the Iron Throne. This is what they're going to do. A lot of flashbacks. We know Game of Thrones creators Dan and Dave did not like to use flashbacks, but the actual battle of the House of the Dragon, the war, the Civil War, does not last this long. So by going back and using flashbacks and skipping back and forth through time, I think it's a way for them to extend the series and flesh it out better and make you fully understand why these people feel the way they do. That they're not just entitled princes and princesses, that they had a belief, and this is the reason why they believe this. And for you to have to pick a side, because it comes down to two sides, the blacks and the greens. Whose side are you going to be on? We then see the sea snake himself, Corlys Velaryon, the Lord of Driftmark, which is a vassal house of House Targaryen. A lot of controversy of the casting of this black man as this character. To all you haters, I'ma say hate on. I love this man in this role. I am so proud to have someone representing my people in this show that I love, and I love the way his whole family looks. And if y'all don't think these cats look regal as AF, then come on, man. Y'all is just haters and keep on hating. So in this next shot, we do see Sir Laenor Velaryon, who was the only son of Corlys Velaryon and Princess Rhaenys Targaryen. Rhaenys is on the right. In the middle is the person, Laenor, who I am talking about. Now, his wife was also a woman who was passed up in succession. She is also known as the Queen Who Never Was. She should have sat the Iron Throne, but because she was a woman, she did not get the Iron Throne. Now, Laenor Velaryon was the heir to Driftmark, and he is the first husband and the second cousin of Princess Rhaenyra Targaryen. Rhaenyra gives birth to 3 of his sons during their marriage, but it's rumored that they're not his kids and they were fathered by one of her lovers. But that is something that, you know, is controversial and truly up for debate. No one truly knows if that is the case. Laenor Velaryon is a dragon rider, and his dragon's name is Sea Smoke. In this trailer, we see them going to what is an apparent feast. Now, what this feast is about, I have no idea, but I like the way it looks. It also reminds me of Ned Stark when he was feasting Robb Baratheon when he went to Winterfell. It could be some type of situation like that, but we'll have to wait for the show to find out. Then we see some phenomenal shots of a tournament, and look at these costumes, people. Look at the way they're doing this. Now, I cannot pinpoint exactly what tournament this was because they have a whole bunch of tournaments. It's hard for me to particularly say exactly which one it is, but listen, I cannot wait to see all of this 100%. I just cannot wait to see. But from the footage we see, it's no doubt that this is Daemon Targaryen because we see the winged dragon helmet. And for that reason, you have to say the sword he is holding is Dark Sister. Dark Sister is the second Valyrian sword of House Targaryen, Blackfyre being the first. This is the second one. And the person he is fighting is Criston Cole, because Criston Cole is known to have a morning star. We could see this person fighting with a morning star. So that is Prince Daemon Targaryen in the melee with Criston Cole, who is an F-boy himself, and we'll get into all that later on. We then get a shot of Mysaria. That is Daemon's lover from Essos, and later on in the show, she becomes the Mistress of Whispers. That is the same role that Varys held for the king. That's who she becomes. She's like, you know, the person who has all the spies in the spies network. Also, we see Littlefinger not holding that role, but basically using what Varys had, being the Whisperer. Then we see Alicent Hightower. I think at this particular time she's most likely queen. We see her rocking the green wardrobe, and she's got Arya's cat's paw dagger. Now, how she has the cat's paw dagger, that is the dagger that killed the Night King. This is the dagger that was also used to assassinate Bran, or try to assassinate Bran, and the one that actually did kill Peter Baelish. Why she's holding this dagger, I have no idea. We also see in the back the King's Guardsman, Graham McTavish, who plays Harold Westerling, right behind us. So this is a great shot, and we're going to talk more about this dagger tomorrow on the live stream, so definitely tune in for that. So since this is a teaser trailer, you might be wondering, when is the real trailer going to drop? It is confirmed to say that it will drop in December. We will have the full first House of the Dragon trailer in December. So make sure you mark your calendars. It's going to be a great Christmas. And I think they're also doing it because, the Stark's line of winter is coming. I think they're also doing it for that reason too. But you can mark it down on your calendar that the first actual full trailer for House of the Dragon will drop in December. But wait, there's more. We still have some pictures to go over from this trailer. Oh, we ain't done yet, baby. We ain't done. So let's get right to it and continue with this scene by scene, shot by shot situation that we see going on. During the tourney scene, we could see the banners of House Stark, House Bolton. We do not see a House Lannister. We do see a House Tarly one there. People, if you're interested about the Lannisters, yes, they will be in this. Yes, I just did a video on the person who is playing the head of House Lannister. I will link that in the description because they do play a very significant role when dealing with the Dance of Dragons. And this cat's paw dagger may be related to a situation called Blood and Cheese. It's a huge situation. I don't want to give that away. Or it could be the death of Beesbury. We also seen Beesbury. He was also casted. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe they'll tie it all in together and see that's the way they roll. Whether they do or not, I am not sure. But most likely, this is what they're going to try to pull off. We also see Laenor after this joust scene in the duel. Now, who is he dueling with? I don't know, but the duel is not playing around. Now, I don't know exactly how this duel is going to play out, but, I'm wishing for Laenor to come out on top of this duel 100%. We do actually get a great shot of the Iron Throne. The Iron Throne looking like the Iron Throne from the books. How the swords are all on the floor, how it looks disgusting, how it's not supposed to be a comfortable fit. That is what we get from this Iron Throne. We are getting a more accurate book depiction of the Iron Throne other than the one that we have seen in the other shows. I love the way they did it. I love the way this Iron Throne looks. In fact, I love Fire and Blood, the book, and I love House of Dragon, the way this is coming out. You tell me in the comment section what you feel about this. Are you excited? Let me know. And if you like the way I do this, please thumbs up this, spread this across the realm, and again, subscribe. And until next time, you know who it is. Peace and stay sexy.